Hello and welcome to English Learning Podcast, where English is slow, simple, and focused on real life. I'm Emma. You're in the right place to improve your English speaking and listening step by step. In this episode, we'll focus on something you can use every single day. We're going to go through a calm, real-life English daily routine, from wake-up to bedtime. You'll hear simple and useful English sentences that describe a normal day. You can just listen, or you can repeat each sentence after me. That's called shadowing, one of the best ways to improve your speaking. Here's how it works. I'll say one sentence, then I'll pause long enough for you to repeat it. We will do this together slowly, clearly, and calmly. Don't worry about mistakes. You're not here to be perfect. You're here to practice. Let's begin. I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Now, you repeat. I stretch my arms and legs slowly. Now, you repeat. I blink my eyes a few times. I sit up in bed and yawn softly. I take a deep breath and smile. I get out of bed and put on my slippers. I walk slowly to the bathroom. I turn on the light and look in the mirror. I brush my teeth for 2 full minutes. I brush slowly, carefully, from left to right. I wash my face with cold water. I feel more awake after I wash my face. I dry my face with a clean towel. I turn on the shower and step in. I wash my hair and body with warm water. The shower helps me feel fresh. After the shower, I dry off and get dressed. I put on clean clothes that feel comfortable. Sometimes I wear jeans and a t-shirt. Sometimes I wear something warmer. I brush my hair and check the mirror again. Now, I'm ready to start my morning. I walk to the kitchen to make breakfast. First, I drink a glass of water. I boil water to make tea or coffee. I take a plate and prepare something simple. I usually eat toast with butter and jam. Sometimes I eat eggs and fruit. If I'm in a rush, I just grab a banana. I sit down at the table and eat slowly. I enjoy the quiet time in the kitchen. Sometimes I listen to soft music. Sometimes I listen to an English podcast. After breakfast, I clean my plate. I rinse my cup and dry the dishes. I check my phone and read 1 or 2 messages. I look at my schedule for today. I write down a few tasks in my notebook. I pack my bag with what I need. I take my phone, my notebook, and a water bottle. I put on my shoes and my coat. I take a deep breath before I leave. I open the door and step outside. It's fresh and quiet in the morning. I walk calmly to the bus stop. While walking, I think about my day. Sometimes I listen to English while I walk. It helps me get into a good mood. I arrive at work and smile at people. I put down my bag and say good morning. I turn on my computer and open my emails. I reply to important messages first. Then I organize my to-do list. I work on one task at a time. Sometimes I feel productive and fast. Other times I feel slow and tired. But I keep going step by step. I take a short break mid-morning. I drink tea or water to feel fresh. I stand up and stretch my arms. I walk around the room for a few minutes. After that, I return to my work again. I feel a little more focused. I save my work and close a few tabs. Staying calm helps me work better. After a busy morning, the afternoon begins. I check the clock and realize it's already lunchtime. I feel a little hungry and tired. I stand up and stretch again. I open the fridge and look at what I have. Sometimes I cook something simple, like rice and vegetables. Sometimes I make a sandwich or order food. Today, I make pasta with tomato sauce. I add cheese and a bit of pepper. While the food cooks, I check my phone. I read a few messages from friends. I reply to one or two with short answers. Then I put my phone away and set the table. I sit down and eat slowly. I try not to scroll while I eat. When I finish eating, I feel more relaxed. I wash the dishes and clean the counter. Sometimes I light a candle to make the room feel calm. If I have free time after lunch, I take a short walk. I leave my phone at home and listen to the sounds outside. I see trees, cars, and people walking their dogs. I take a few deep breaths and feel grateful. After my walk, I get back to work. I check my to-do list again. I open my computer and work on some small tasks. If I feel distracted, I set a 25-minute timer. This helps me stay focused on one thing. I type out a few emails. I help a coworker with a question. Sometimes I attend a quick meeting or Zoom call. I try to speak clearly and listen with attention. At 3 o'clock, I take a short break. I eat a small snack, maybe fruit or a cookie. I drink a second cup of tea or coffee. I open a slow English video and shadow a few lines. This helps bring English back into my day. At 4:30, I begin to wrap up my work. I check what I finished. I close open tabs and save my notes. I shut down my computer and feel the day slowing down. Now the evening begins. I change into more comfortable clothes. I wash my face and take off my glasses. I walk into the kitchen and start planning dinner. Sometimes I cook something fresh. Other times I reheat leftovers from the fridge. I cut vegetables, boil water, and stir a sauce. While cooking, I listen to soft background. After dinner, I clean the dishes again. The warm water and simple task help me relax. I light a small lamp in the living room. I sit on the couch and rest for a few minutes. I scroll through social media for a little while. Then I stop and put my phone away. I choose a show or a slow video to watch. I laugh at something funny and feel a little lighter. Around 9:00 p.m., I start my night routine. I go to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I wash my face with warm water. I put on skincare or lotion. I brush my hair and tie it back. I change into soft pajamas. I turn off the main light. Sometimes I write. Today was a little hard, but I'm trying. Other times I write, my English is improving slowly, but truly. I close the book and put it on the table. I check the time one last time. I turn off the lamp. I lie down on my back and get comfortable. I take 3 deep breaths to relax. I think I did my best today. Then I close my eyes and rest. Okay, you have just listened to my full routine. Now, I want you to speak about your day. Here's how you can do it. First, think about your day. What time do you wake up? What do you eat for breakfast? Do you work, study, or take care of the house? What do you do in the afternoon? What does your evening look like? What do you do before bed? You can speak about today, or you can talk about a typical day, a normal day. Great work today. You listened to a full daily routine. You practiced new vocabulary. You repeated full sentences. And most importantly, you tried to speak in English. You're not just studying English. You're using English. You are living in English, one sentence at a time. Keep building your confidence and keep practicing your daily routine until it feels easy. Now, come back to this episode often. Listen again, shadow again, and each time add more to your story. This is Chat and Learn Podcast. I'm Emma, and I'm proud of your effort. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.